Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another react. And I'm going to do another request from my Buy Me a Coffee account. And this request is made by Ultra Red, who has given me some really cool music to react to in the past. And I'm really excited for this one because it's actually an artist that I know a little bit. I know her a little bit. So, hi Wynand. In the early 80s, my boyfriend, who later became my husband, introduced me to UK singer-songwriter Joan Armatrading. Music early in our relationship... Oh, sorry. He introduced me to UK singer-songwriter Joan Armatrading's music early in our relationship, and I loved it from the opening bar. She didn't tour the States much, but we were fortunate enough to see her perform live 3 times. The band was always tight, her voice magnificent, she had the talent but never got the recognition she deserved. Joan Armatrading, Down to Zero, 1976. Let's go. So I'm familiar with some of Joan's music. My mother had a CD of Joan. It's something we always listen to in the car. I was living in another country called Namibia, which is right north of South Africa, and we did a lot of driving from Namibia to South Africa for holidays. And on the drive, it's a long 12-hour drive, and we would play CDs, and this is one of the CDs that was always playing in the background. So not this one, but I think the CD was called Track Record. Let's see, I think I have it. Yeah, Track Record. Drop the Pilot, banger. I'm Lucky. I love it when you call me names. These are great songs. This is a great album, guys. 80s, very synth inspired. So this is a bit earlier. This is earlier Joan. This is before the 80s, before the synth came in. So I'm curious to see this. I haven't heard this, and I'm very, very keen. Let's go. Let's listen to it right now. Just listen to her voice.
When you're reeling, you start lightly thinking you're number one. Woo. Down to zero with a word, leaving.
Goosebumps.
For another one. Now you walk with your feet back on the ground. Down to the ground, down to the ground.
Oof.
Down to the ground, down to the ground. Walks to the crowd and takes your man, sends you rushing to the mirror. Brush your eyebrows and say, there's more beauty in you than anyone.
Damn.
I remember the one stand beside you. More to your heel, let the waves come rushing in. She took the worry from your head, but then again, she put trouble in your heart instead. Then you fall down to the ground, down to the ground.
That's beautiful.
You know how it is. Still more crying when you're thinking of your mother's only son. Take to your bed, you say this peace and sleep, but you dream of love instead. Oh, the heartache you'll find can bring more pain than a blistering sun.
Such interesting songwriting.
But oh, when you fall, oh, when you fall at my door.
if he's. This is probably like a music video and not live. I think, because I don't know if what he's playing, if that's even possible, without like a slide guitar and the. I think he holds a lap steel. It sounds like a lap steel, or it might just be a slide guitar. Unless it's like fading it with the volume knob or something. It sounds so cool.
All the feeling when you're reeling, you step lightly thinking you're number one. Down to zero when they were leaving for another one. Now you walk with your feet back on the ground. Down to the ground, down to the ground. Down to the ground, down to the ground.
Wow.
You know heartache, still more crying when you're thinking of your mother's only son. Turn to your bed, you set this piece in sleep, but you dream of love instead.
Wow.
But oh, when you fall, oh, when you fall at my door.
Wow. Joan Armatrading. Really, really cool. Damn, that was powerful. Down to zero. It sounds like a heartbreak song. And maybe down to zero. Like, I think there's a line in here like, you were number one and now you're down to zero or something. And I think it can refer to like that early stage of infatuation when you've met someone and it's like it's amazing and it feels good and you guys get along and you just want to see each other all the time and you feel like they're number one, and they feel like you're number one, and it's going good and it's going well, but then another woman or another man comes along and piques the interest of the other person a little bit more, and all of a sudden you're down to zero and you're falling back to the ground, like back to reality, like, oh, that wasn't permanent, it was just a phase. I don't know, like that's kind of what I took from the song. I don't know if I'm missing the point completely, but that was kind of the vibe I got. And beautiful songwriting, beautiful. She's got like a very interesting way of like what's the word, like putting her words together in a certain, like in rhythms. She chooses very interesting rhythms for her words, and I wonder if it's like one of those things where she writes the words first and then like gets some music and fits the words to the music instead of like having the music first and then writing words for the music, because there's two ways. Those are two ways that you can do it. Like for me, usually I sit with the guitar and I strum some chords and then I hum some melodies that I later then form into words, which is also a way you can do it. So it's almost like lyrics come last for me, where some people lyrics come first and then they figure out how to fit those lyrics with the song that they're writing. So as to me, it sounds like Joan is doing it that way, so yeah, interesting. Very, very cool. Very cool. Definitely an underrated artist. Check out her albums. Like, well, I can tell you like this album right here is one of it's really, really, really probably one of my favorite albums growing up. It was one of my favorite CDs in the car as we were driving a lot. But yeah, timeless music. Really, really cool. All right. Thank you guys, and thank you Ultra Red for this suggestion. Really cool. Took me down memory lane. And yeah, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be able to do this with you guys and watch videos with you guys. It kind of takes me back to my 20s a little bit, when I was smoking a lot of reefer, and you would go to a friend's house and like roll up a joint and just watch YouTube videos and music related videos all night long, and it was always so much fun. Even though like I don't do that stuff anymore, it's still really fun for me to just like watch videos and talk about it, and it feels like I'm doing it with a bunch of people because of you guys, and I'm really grateful. So thank you. Yeah, and if you would like to kind of support this channel, if you like what I do and you want to support this channel, you can make a reaction request by donating a little amount, leaving your name, and making a request of any song or artist that you want me to react to, and I will do it. Yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.